All righty, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Once again, Signature Esports over here. And we had to do a lot of things all at once as the starting grid is getting set. And we are here with the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. And it is not Daytona. Everything kind of got all messed up. This is Michigan.
It's Michigan-ona.
Michigan-ona. That's what it is. It's the Michigan 200. You see it at Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. We had to reset everything in between our last broadcast and this broadcast. Facebook decided that it wanted me to go through all the security updates right then and there, and so it kind of threw all of everything off. OBS to the restreaming applications that we have. Now SDK, I had to get all of that reset. Anyhow, Logan Rittmeyer, our 888 Aussie, he's going to be on the pole. It's going to be great. We're going to go over the starting grid right here. Of course, that's brought to you by TrackWorks. TrackWorks, go find them on Facebook and all over those social media platforms. AJ Green, Austin Bloom, Blake Bingham. That's going to make up your first two rows. Congratulations to Logan. He put out a fantastic lap. Pete Van Sprundel. Do it.
Van Sprunda!
It's going to be in fifth. Travis Eccles, the number 72, is going to be out there in row 3 with Mr. Von Sprundel. Colin Forrester, the number 9, and John Nedick Jr., the number 8, is going to be there in row number 4 with him. Lance Hill, Brian Dixon, Adam Ailshire, and Joe Nedick is going to be out there as well. Moving on down the grid, next few rows, there's Doug Erickson, the number 46, Taver Mowry, the number 22, Stephen Wood, and Stephen McComas. That's going to make up row number 8. Chris Buds, Brian Kozad, Corey Wakefield, Dale Duke, and you're going to see Robert Ramsey and Bob Johnson out there. And I think Phil and Derek Schimmel, that's going to make up everybody else. Michael Woolley and myself, we were just here broadcasting. So everybody else is going to be in the relative. You're not going to be able to see anything that we do. The 998 and the 999, we don't count.
Bob Johnson, isn't that the down on the farm guy? Wait, no, that's Jimmy.
That's Bob Evans. I think you're getting
Bob Evans.
You're getting a couple of things all mixed up there, but it's cool. So we got the all black 888 and the Saved by the Bell number 7 on the front row.
It definitely is a Saved by the Bell car.
Pace car. I believe they're gonna extend the caution because I think that they're coming back around one more time.
No, they're not.
I take that back. I think our camera angle is off there. What's going on with Michigan? We were just here waiting for the green flag. For the flagman says green, green, green.
Ooh, big bunch up already, and they're wrecking. That's it. Caution.
Man, caution before it even happens, before it even got to go. That was a big checkup right there. I think they were waiting for something. They had to be waiting for something right there. Formation lap, green flag. Looks like Stephen Wood, Dale Duke, Schimmel went off track. Here's what happened right here. It was a big bunch up. You saw them all get tangled up. They bumper-to-bumper traffic. There goes the 11, the 46, the 17. Everybody goes around. The 18 net codes into him, but still gets some front-end damage. Man, oh man, oh man. What a start to the race.
Yeah, it was just an unfortunate thing. I mean, the leader didn't go right away, it didn't look like. And then, that whole freight train domino effect just all the way through the field. And somebody was going to be the brunt of it. And I think it was the 11 car. Was it? Am I right or am I wrong? Adam Ailshire?
Yeah, Adam Ailshire was part of that. And then we've got Dale Duke involved there. Derek Schimmel was there. Brian Kozad. And got some blinkety-blink going on.
Good. I thought it was me.
Nope.
Looks like red flag conditions here on the speedway as all the cars are stopped.
I think they are trying to figure out what is going on with the pace car, getting everybody back in line. Here's a look at what happened with a green flag from overhead. This is the blimp view. Everybody checked up. Everybody kind of expected the leader to go, and then you see how it checked up. A little accordion effect going on right there. And there it is. The 888 was on a move, so the caution comes out. Normally, they usually have to wait for the pace car to come out but that didn't happen. So the 888, he is out there waiting. He's waiting for somebody. AJ Green has the pace car in his sights, so they're coming around to meet the 888.
Yeah, Triple Eight was kind of in La La Land there. He was just, pace car? What pace car? I'm just going to keep going.
Logan Riedemeyer out there. He's doing a bang-up job himself. We need to get Logan. I think I take that back. He is not Australian. He's New Zealand, I believe. That's that's the flag for New Zealand.
You're right. I was going to correct you earlier, but we all know about improv. You don't correct the other person.
That's okay. Yeah, because the New Zealand flag has 4 stars and the Australian flag has 7 stars. I believe, if I'm correct.
That I did not know.
If I'm correct. So, and you are still from the U.S. Virgin Islands on your flag. on your on your SDK Live Gaming, the flag that you put in, it says you're from the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Gosh dang it.
A lot of fun. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in each and every week. Midwest Days of Thunder. We are in week 3 of 23 for this series. Absolutely fantastic group of individual drivers here. And they are very select on who they have in here. They do a great job of keeping their field pretty much intact. We've had 2 solid weeks of racing. The quick caution, that I promise, that doesn't speak any...
That's not a normal instance here.
Not for these guys. That quick caution, just a little checkup. Things didn't go the way that it was supposed to. Who knows? It might have been one of those situations that he has the green flag up on your screen. It probably may have not popped up. Some people are looking for that, and they're not looking for what the flagman is actually showing. So maybe he didn't go because of that reason.
That's always a possibility. I mean, iRacing can be goofy sometimes, and unfortunately, sometimes everybody doesn't see the exact same thing.
It's very, very, very big possibility. If you're out there, share the streams, share the watch parties. We got everything kind of lined up and working once again. I love being able to broadcast. Speaking of which, my name is Jason, Signature Esports. You are listening to myself and the Midwest Maniac himself, Michael Woolley. He is the guy that is behind the scenes with me pretty much on everything that I do. So absolutely fantastic to always have the Midwest Maniac with me. Make sure you go and follow all of the channels, Signature Esports on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, Midwest Maniac on Twitch and on Facebook. Make sure that you give everybody a follow out there. Always a whole lot of fun, and we are looking for the patented helicopter award of the night. We were able to give it in the Wheel and Modified series, and it was just kind of a happenstance one. So, nothing.
Are we still single file?
We are still single file.
I'm so confused.
We're still
what
single file.
On?
They had to check everybody back up. So it does look like they're going to have a single file. They're still under caution.
They're either under caution or going really slow.
There they go. I do believe.
Oh yeah, iRacing messed up.
Yep, iRacing didn't give them the double file, so a single file restart is where they're at. You're going to look at it right here. AJ Green's going to be out front. Man, oh man, some things happen. It looks like Screech is on his way with the number 7. AJ Green. Hey, was it Slater? Right? That was who.
Slater, yep.
Yep.
Mario Lopez.
That's right. So now AJ Green is forever known in our hearts as Garfield Slater, because on his photo down here he has Garfield the cat. AJ Green has Austin Bloom right to his backside. Blake Bingham, Colin Forrester, Logan Riedemeyer. He's working his way back up there after that little bit of a hiccup of a start. iRacing making them go single wide and never getting them right back into play. 2x2, that's where they're at.
Well, we've seen that happen in iRacing a lot. The AI just does whatever it wants to sometimes. I mean, I've seen the pace truck climb over and monster truck hit wall 100 times in a race. It's nothing new. I'm not surprised. And maybe the pace car driver's just a little tired, Jason.
He might be. He does a lot of driving every week, and Fred the Flagman, it seems like he's never getting any rest.
I'll tell you what, Blake Bingham and company, they have caught up to the 2 leaders. They weren't able to stay out there too long because these Cup cars draft like crazy. And here comes the freight train, baby.
John Nedick Jr., he has the sights of the 80 in front of him. Von Sprundle, he is there. I believe the 8's going to try to make a move to the outside. Von Sprundle trying to use the draft in front of him. The 6 of Lance Hill not far off as well. There is Hill Motorsports, number 6, driving the Oscar Mayer Wiener American flag machine. And I want a big special thank you to all of the veterans. Veterans Day is getting ready to come up this next Wednesday. And my hat's off to you as a former veteran myself. I want to make sure that we all know that this next week is going to be our Veterans Week for all of our platforms when it comes to our Monday, Tuesday streams that we do. We're going to do a special cash race on Monday for Veterans Day. And also Wednesday is going to be our Cup Series Veterans Day. It's going to start the whole week. You know, you see a lot of these guys doing all those paint schemes out there, and I'm kind of digging them.
The patriotic schemes are always the best ones. And I mean, I started out iRacing on all patriotic schemes just like that.
Adam Aylshire, the number 11 Ford and Mustang, a little rear damage right there. We were talking about him at the beginning of the race. He did get kind of rear-ended a little bit. The 888 is falling back off of the lead. He's fallen 9 spots off to 10th. And it just seems like I don't know if he's fallen back on purpose, but he's definitely there to, he's just letting people go by.
It's a 100-lap race, Jason. He's saving those tires, man. He knows exactly the things that we learned just the other night. What was it, last night? There was a lot of things I learned about Michigan that I didn't know. And tire saving was one of them.
Well, I will tell you that 172 laps green is a long way to travel.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm sorry, 142 laps green.
Right.
It's a lot to travel.
It was a lot.
That was a long time. 300 miles is what we ran just yesterday. And we're back at it again. Michigan, one of my favorite tracks to be a part of when it comes to what we're doing with Cup cars, because it's kind of the intermediate track. It's almost a super speedway where the draft is in play on the back stretch and the front stretch, but the corners draft like a mile, or they drive like a 1.5 mile track.
They do. I mean, almost identical. And the package on these Cup cars, you can get about 1.2 to 1.5 seconds away from somebody and suck right back up to them.
Just like you would
last night.
Yeah, just like you would with a super speedway. Thank you, Sean Conklin, for the cheer and the bits out there on Twitch. Appreciate you, my friend. Austin Bloom, the new race leader, he's out in front of the Trapper Keeper. There's the Oreo cookie car, the number 3. He is out front. Colin Forrester, the number 9 in the Napa Know-How. He is there. I think he is. The number 9. Didn't he run the Hooters car last week?
Yes, I do believe you're right, because that's the one you were going for, wasn't it?
That's right.
You picked the Hooters car.
I
picked Oreo.
You did. Well, your Oreo is out leading once again. 3 A-class drivers, Austin Bloom, AJ Green, and Colin Forster. That's going to be your top 3. And these guys are on a terror. They are all 3 of them are about to crest 2K on their iRatings, so they're going to be top split drivers here very shortly. And it's kind of like the ABCs. Von Sprundle has been working on his. He was a C-class driver last week. He is now up to a B-class, getting ready to crest over to the A-class. A 3.4 safety rating, number 80 right there. He's got a wizard on the front. Is that a Harry Potter car?
A wizard? Hold on.
I do believe we have a Harry Potter car.
Oh, that is Harry Potter. Oh, you know what? The numbers make sense now.
Yes, they do. There it is, a little Hogwarts.
Wizard, Harry.
A little Hogwarts all over the back of that car. Look at it go. And he is up there, right there in 4th, the B-class driver. Blake Bingham right behind him as well.
I don't know. He really hasn't declared a house, though. What house do you think Van Sprundle would be in? I'm thinking he's probably a Hufflepuff.
I mean, possible. Maybe a Hufflepuff. Maybe one day we might be able to have the opportunity to ask him what's going on there. Harry Potter all over the number 80. And, I mean, he does have the owl on the side. What is the owl's name? I don't even remember.
Hedwig?
Hedwig, there it is. The 9 falling off track, and we're
do we have
talking.
trouble back there? Oh, we do.
We do. Caution's going to come out. The 80 passed the 9 there for third place. So we were watching that happen as we were sitting there chatting about his car. Blake Bingham looks like he was involved. Adam Aylshire as well. Oh, the 2 got loose into the wall, and guess what? Oh, he got sent.
Happy 11.
Oh, man. He disappeared a little bit. Oh, man.
Hey, we got our helicopter award. Go to Adam Aylshire.
Adam Aylshire. Here he is. The 2 was spinning. Adam Aylshire comes down. He gets sent. We got 2 helicopter awards. That would be the 2 and the 11. So we're going to double it up and give it to 2. They're gonna co-take it right now. Helicopter award brought to you by 46branding.com. FOURTY. Why? Because you deserve designs with class and swag in mind. 46 Branding, one of our broadcast sponsors. Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles, another broadcast sponsor, and our Sounds of iRacing sponsor right there. KSDT CPA, proud sponsor of Signature Esports and all that we do over there. And, of course, Drinking Bros Racing. Go find them on Facebook. Have a lot of fun with them. Those guys, pretty awesome. Remember, if you're out there watching, you guys get an opportunity. Austin Bloom and AJ Green. I think everybody's going to come to pit road. They're going to take on those fresh tires, and some of these guys are going to have to get brand new cars. I believe they still have that one fast repair. But what I was saying, if you guys are out there, make sure that you donate those stars. We do have the PCs for Drivers program. We're looking to buy acquire some monitors. So that's kind of our next step. Some drivers are looking at having monitor issues right now. So we are trying to get those and donate monitors to drivers as well. Wooly and I are going to be meeting here very shortly. We were talking about that last week with all the things that have come into play and all the things that I've had to work through. I'm so ready to make a trip to the Quad Cities and just finally be rid of this big giant box in front of me.
I want it. I mean, what do I need to rent a car? I'll come to you, Jason.
No, we don't need. No, I need to come to you because I do need to come to Illinois. That is my big trip. That needs to happen. I have to come to Illinois because I have arrangements over there to go see my brother's my brother's grave. That's for those who know. For those who don't know, I've got to go over there. Every year I go and see my brother's grave, and he passed away in 2012 at the age of 22. A Missouri National Guard veteran and fine young man, but we absolutely love him, and it's my annual chat with my brother that I go and have. Stephen McComas, he's the new race leader, but he's coming to pit road. He's got a bulldog, man. I think it's a Frenchie on the top.
Oh yeah.
At the number 70, he's coming to pit road right now. Mr. McComas, Greenville Humane Society. I wonder if he's from Mississippi.
I'm guessing he probably is.
Greenville, Mississippi is where I'm from. Maybe he could be from North Carolina. Who knows? There's lots of Greenvilles all over the world, but if he's from Mississippi, that was where I was born. Dale Duke out front. He's going to be the new race leader, Texas driver, the number 18. And Van Sprundle, he's ready to lead a few laps as well. He's going to restart on the outside. AJ Green and Austin Bloom. That's going to make up row 2. Colin Forrester and John Nedick Jr. That's going to make up row 3 on the restart right here. Hopefully they get a better restart this time. Because
they're doubled up, Jason. So, anything's better than what happened last time.
That's at least a start.
Hey, what, Dale Duke's car is gorgeous.
I know, right?
That Duracell chrome copper look. Oh my God.
He's
Get out of here.
He's the Toyota that keeps on running a AAA. Durham
It's
lot.
only a AAA. I would give him like at least a couple double Ds.
The Hooters car is not out there. The Hooters car is not out there right now. I promise you. Greetings to everyone from Argentina, says Pablo. Follow his page, Sim Racing Designs. Fred the Flagman says, green, green, green. I believe that's what's going to happen. Are they going to start?
Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
No,
Okay.
they're okay. I'm just making sure that he was going to pull off. He normally pulls off a lot sooner than that. All right, there's a long look at the front stretch. There it is. Green. They are gone again. Come on, Fred, get them going. There they go.
Well, I heard everybody talking before the race, and everybody seems to really like Dale Duke. Do you know why that is, Jason?
I do not.
It's because he has an electric personality.
Gotta love it. 3 wide for the passes. The number 3, Austin Bloom. He took it. Now we're 3 wide once again. Man, they are just. I forgive the term, but these guys are ballsy. Priest says, "Get it,
yeah. Get it, no touchy."
Duracell. I do believe Dale Duke has fallen back. Electrifying is the key. But it took him a little bit to get up to speed, so now he's with those older tires. It takes a little bit longer for your car to catch that draft the right way. But he's been put down to the bottom, and everybody's passed him high.
If I was a bet man, I think he started in 3rd.
Possibly.
I've done that on accident. I'm not going to knock it.
I mean, best place to start in 3rd.
Look at it's just like old school paint job day, because we got the old Dale Earnhardt Jr. paint scheme here.
Is it throwback
and number
week?
8 of Joe Needich. We've got the Oscar Mayer car, the Stars and Stripes Oscar Mayer car, I might add. The RCA car in the 72 of Travis Eccles. And then you got Rusty Wallace right behind him, Derek Schimmel. It must be a throwback paint scheme day or something.
I remember the genuine draft Rusty Wallace paint scheme from last week, so that one right there is a stick. I do know that the Angry Idiots Racing number 96 drove that paint scheme last week because he pretty much looked like a modified by the end of it.
Yeah, well, but you know that happens, Jason. I mean, we've all been through that that heartache.
But Brian Dixon, the number 33, driving the Priest number, he has got the old Dale Senior look right there too. A classic gray racing stripes on the back of that car. Currently, he is running 11th, one spot off of where he started in 10th. Biggest mover of the race right now, right in front of him, the 96.
I'll tell you what, Joe Needich, he goes ahead and pulls it off. He finally gets around the number 3 of Austin Bloom to take away that first spot. And the battle is on, because here comes the number 6 all the way back there in position number 4, I believe. Lance Hill. He's looking good. He's running a really good clean line, and he's looking to get around this 7 real quick here.
John Needich Jr., rookie driver out front. Is he going to block, or is he just going to let the guys kind of do their thing? We do know that as things do run and progress, the guy that's out front, you burn about 2 laps more fuel faster than everybody else. We know that from yesterday because Wayne Lowe was 2 laps short of winning the race.
That was heartache. You know what? Wait, who was it last night that ran? That was.
It was Wayne Lowe.
Not Wayne Lowe, right?
Yep.
There was another one. Lawson Peel? Or did
Lawson,
he end up running it?
Lawson Peel won last night over here, so.
Because I was 1 lap off of what Lawson Peel was doing. He was pitting the lap after me. So I think I would have been in good shape, but then I had to go get my fare, and it all fell apart.
Well, as it goes, 8, 3, 7, 9. That's going to be your top 4, and then the 6 back there. I think the 7's making moves. The 3 is going to make a move there to the inside. The 8's going to be left up high. So John Needich is going to be looking for a little drafting situation. Right now, it's going to be the 3 of Austin Bloom, the 7 of A.J. Green. Colin Forster is going to make the pass on the inside as well. Looks like Lance Hill is going to follow suit, and the 8 has nobody to help him.
I'm telling you what, I'm picking Lance Hill for today. The Oscar Mayer Wienermobile is going to bring it into victory lane, Jason.
Everybody loves a good hot dog, and yours just so happens to be an OSC AR. Eric Schaefer out there on Twitch says, "Get it." Priest says
that's Jesse Priest's line.
Well, he's also saying on Twitch, Priest said that the 33 needs a paint, so tell him to get with Priest. Hey.
We can do that. We can do that.
Donate the. You know what? That Tasia one yesterday was fire. I will tell you that.
Yes, it was.
Austin Bloom out front. AJ Green, the 3 and the 7. Here's the 9 of Colin Forrester, John Nedick Jr., Lance Hill, Travis Eccles, Aylshire, Erickson, Schimmel, and Von Sprunel. That make up your top 10. Relative's going to be on the left-hand side of your screen. You're going to be able to see the top 20 as we come around to be a quarter of the way done.
Wienermobile goes low underneath the 9. He's going to pick up that 4th spot. I'm telling you what, he's going to pick them off one by one here. He's got that line, and I love it.
Lance Hill, the number 6. Red, white, and blue. Oscar Mayer Wiener, the All-American hot dog. He is. He's working it. He really is working it. I do think that the Chevys and the Fords drive better than the Toyotas here. First Toyota is going to be Schimmel back there in 9th. And I don't know what it is about the track. It just seems like right here at Michigan, and same with Chicago, those open air style tracks like these are with the long 30-degree banks. It seems like they are the ones that drive better here than the Toyotas, as in not just in real life, but mostly with iRacing. I'm seeing that be the standard.
Somebody just came off pit road. Looks like the number 4 of Phil Stainert. I don't know if we got a little bit of maybe a strategy.
He's got a little right side damage, so maybe he's trying to save the fast repair and just come off. He's 11 laps off right now, so that's
not a good strategy.
So maybe he's trying to save a fast repair. He's just out there to run. Maybe he was getting a little bit of work done, and or maybe we never know. I mean, he's driving the Kevin Harvick number 4 Hunt Brothers Pizza Ford Mustang right there. Little knock to Tony Stewart.
That's a throwback too.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging it. I am the number 70 Stephen McComas right there. I tell you what, he's got a bulldog on the front. We have to look at the bulldog. So let's.
Is it a real bulldog or a cartoon bulldog?
No, it's a real one.
Oh, okay.
There it is. It's a real bulldog. Look at that bulldog. A little bit of nose damage. Not the bulldog, the car.
Oh, okay. I got concerned there. I'm like, do we have to put the disclaimer at the end of every one of our broadcasts? No animals were hurt in this.
No animals were harmed in the making of this broadcast.
Exactly. We should do something like that. Remember how Jackass used to start? We need to do something like that.
Maybe a little disclaimer that you might hear things that you shouldn't. Austin Bloom, though, he is out front. Green and Nedick still holding on. Nedick has done a great job. He did a great job last week at North Wilkesboro as well. He was holding on to the front for quite a while. And as he did, it showed that he is one of those drivers that all that he does is just drive these league races. And so he tries to get out here and compete. He's got a rookie license. His I rating is only a 1292. So to me, it just seems like he just wanted to make sure he had the cars and he wanted to get out here and run with the guys. Austin Bloom into turn 3. Lap 30 being completed, and now they're settling in just like what happened yesterday that we saw in the eNASCAR Cup Series. They are starting to really work each other and figure it out. Biggest mover of the race still Derek Schimmel. He is up 15 positions from where he started. He started 26th and now is 11th. Biggest loser right now, and I don't mean that negatively, just the one guy who's dropped off the most, the 888. He is off 11 positions. Yep, and then I take that back. Blake Bingham, the number 2, he is off 19 positions. So Rietmeyer, he's going to be second off of that list, but the 2, he is out there just trying to compete. Here's the dashboard look and see what kind of speeds he's running. 176. He's probably just under power. And he's got nobody there to draft.
That's got to be the case. Well, last night, I mean, I ran a full set of tires, got them all the way down to 64%, and I was still hanging with all the top guys when they come around me. So I know all these guys have just got to stay in that throttle and hold her down, because as soon as they go into the pits, they're gonna be flying again. And if you do it right, you can stay fast really long time. Austin Bloom, your race leader in that number 3 Oreo machine. Second place, Colin Forrester in the number 3, and in third right now, AJ Green. The top 3 have kind of pulled away, and it looks like somehow Austin Bloom is slightly starting to pull away from second and third, Jason.
You know, I saw this last night in the rest of the race. You're going to see the 9 and the 7. They're going to get more and more compact. It's going to lift the back of the car just a little bit, and it's going to cause him to have more downforce on that nose. The 9 is actually going to lose speed, and the 7 will end up checking up, and there's never any way that you really get around. This is how Wayne Lowe pulled away from everybody yesterday. He was once he got outside of a certain zone of the cars, he would just use the draft from lap cars to go around the lap cars. But the cars behind him, the second, third, fourth, and fifth, they were all stuck together, not really making any room because of the banks.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I mean, it makes perfect sense.
Shane Wyatt, thank you for the subscription out there on Twitch. Appreciate you, my friend. Colin Forrester is going to be second. Austin Bloom out front. Man, I tell you what, all the A-Class drivers are starting to move up forward. Doug Erickson, the number 46, he's making moves. Von Sprudel, he's on the move again, too. He's got a low line working. There's a big group of guys.
He's got a parking lot with him there, Jason.
They are doing the flying V from the Mighty Ducks coming into turn 1.
Quack, 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 quack. Oh, no! Oh, that was oh, now he's up in the wall. No!
Ooh.
Travis Eccles came down, got into the 11 of Alshire, and right up the track he went.
Oh, man. I'm like, ooh, I can't see.
Oh, it was the same group we were on. Yeah, he just came down, kind of door dinged the 11 of Alshire and went straight up the track and just kind of got, sucked into the wall and stuck there.
And that happens with these guys. That happens a lot here in Michigan, too. I saw that last night. A couple of guys got that. Let's see if we can go back and take a look at that. I believe it's right here. The 72 comes down. He does. He I don't know if he had the same issue as some of the other drivers last night. Didn't know the car was there. Comes down, hits him. Gets up into the wall, falls off pace just a little bit.
I raced without crew chief on all last night on accident.
Oh.
So I was very methodical in everything that I did.
Shane Wyatt giving us the Fred the Flagman emote. Thank you very much. Lap 37 being completed. Green flag conditions. And I kind of wish I could turn up iRacing a little bit. Michigan is such a quiet track for broadcasting. It's insane.
I don't know why I pressed my push to talk to cough in your ear.
You're good, brother.
Evidently, everybody needed to hear my smoker's cough. Well, lap traffic's becoming a play, and go ahead, Jason, sorry.
No, you're absolutely fine. Let's turn on the relative to the dashboard. We see what the speeds that they're running. You're going to start seeing those slow down. But the battle box coming up. Wakefield in the sights. The 23rd position car. Where's 22nd? That's what I'm wondering.
Isn't it the wizard?
Blake Bingham is the number 2. There he is. He's in the mix with everybody else. Corey Wakefield, he is just about 2 laps off of the pace. He's about to be. That's your Pimpfield Racing number 16. I really dig that. They have some really unique race teams. We have traditional race teams. These guys have the funny race teams.
Well, I mean, yeah. We got Drinking Bros.
Drinking Bros Racing is still, that's a cause. That's not necessarily.
That is a, what do you call it? I can't even think of the word. An addiction.
That's a yeah, is what that is. That's what Eric Schaefer said. Eric Schaefer subscribing out there on Twitch. We appreciate you, buddy. Thank you very much. Shane White, dub. You need a yeah emote on Twitch, says Shane White. We'll try to work on that. All right, let's run through your top 20, and we're going to start with the 20. Joe Nedick, Senior, running the Coors Light, number 24. He's going to be your 20th place vehicle, 29 seconds off of the race leader. Brian Kozad, the number 87, driving that Toyota. He's going to be right there in 19th. Dale Duke, another Toyota. The Copper Top, Texas driver, running 18th relative to his number.
Ooh, Copper Top. That should be his name from now on. I like that.
All good things.
You got your cough on the air, too.
No, I didn't. I go mute.
I heard it.
No, you can hear it, but I've got all the mute system going on over here. So if I need to cough,
well, that is not fair, Jason.
just be like, Jason, I need to cough. 17th, Mr. Johnson, the number 76, driving a Chevy. He is about, where is it? 14 seconds off the race leader. It looks like Stephen McComas. He's going to be in 16th, the number 70. He's carrying his Bulldog around in 16th. Tabor Mowry, the number 22. He is chasing down Chris Buds in the number 13. 13 trying to pass the 72 right now, and he's going to make that as Travis Eccles and Chris Buds are making that battle going on for 13th and 14th. Robert Ramsey, or Sir Robert Ramsey, let me take that back. The number 43 driving the STP Ford Mustang. He's right there in 12th. Up 10 spots from where he started. Derek Schimmel, of course, the number 96, still running at 11th. He is trying to track down the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, the number 6. I tell you what, I don't know if he's heavy. He might, if he's heavy, it might be good motivation. Just let the 6 go to the front and take the draft, the genuine draft. So you got hot dogs and beer together. Just go to the front.
And that's definitely one thing about this league. They make me hungry.
All the time. Love it. Logan. Go ahead.
Yeah, Colin Forrester goes ahead and takes the lead away from the old Oreo machine of Austin Bloom. And they're at 80% fuel. We're at 65 in our league, correct?
That's right. That's right.
So they've got to be, probably lap 50-ish?
I could see that.
Be the pit window?
Yes. Well, it should be. So with 65% fuel, that's 30 laps, 33, depending on how you are out front. These guys are swapping so much, they might be 30-31. At 30-31, at 65%, you're going to add another 8 laps to that. So about 40 to 42 laps is what they're going to be able to run on this one. So their pit window, we're going to take a look at it real quick and see.
It's got to be coming up real soon.
All the cars.
They had some caution lap.
Yeah, but all of them came to pit road on lap 15, and they haven't had a caution since. So at lap 15, they're on 30-lap tires right now. Most of them are 30-lap tires, 30 laps of fuel. So within the next 5 to 10 laps, you're going to start seeing these cars come to pit road. Hype Train going out there on the stream. I appreciate you. Hype Train is up at 94%. Jesse Priest being gifted a John Conklin subscribed, and then we're gifting subscriptions. You guys are awesome. Keep subscribing out there on Twitch. You can also gift stars on Facebook. That will show up in the stream. If you like and share it on Facebook as well, it'll show up in the stream as well. We do love it. We were getting through the top 10 as John Nedick Jr. is going to be 9th. Rittmeyer, the 888 has passed Nedick Jr. Adam Ailshire, the number 11, after all the issues that he had, he's got pretty much a brand new car out there after the fast fix. Brian Dixon, the 33, He's going to be there in 6th. Pete Van Sprundel, the number 80. There it is. The number 80 is relative to where he started. He started 5th, and that's where he's running. Doug Erickson in 4th. AJ Green back to 3rd, but he started 1st. And Austin Bloom AJ Green started 2nd, and he has swapped positions with Austin Bloom, who started 3rd and is now in 2nd. Colin Forrester, the race leader right now, the number 9, the Napa Know-How Chevy Camaro ZL1, is up 6 positions from where he started. He started 7th place and now is in the lead.
Yep, and he's got some lap traffic here. Stephen M. Wood, who is blinking in and out. I hope that's not going to be a problem for him. But, he's, like you said earlier, he's going to be able to use that draft and start pulling himself around the track real fast, getting away and maybe breaking up just a little bit more of that front-end pack.
Well, there they are. It does look like Dale Duke right there. He is on lap 45. The leaders are completing lap 48. So 2 laps off. So 47 laps have been completed. The 18, he's got those fresher tires. You were talking about that. He just came off pit road on lap 41. So he is making moves. He just unlapped himself for 1 lap, and these other drivers are going to have to start thinking about pit road very, very soon.
Yeah, that's going to give him an opportunity to maybe snag first place. But the problem is, the longer he's out there and the longer they don't pit, that's how much older his tires are going to be to hit theirs. So right now, he should be in safe mode. Get at the top of the track, stay up there, and keep it clean for as long as possible until these guys go into pit road.
The Oreo car must have found the milk. He is so comfy. That's what Schaefer said. I don't know what that means.
Schaefer, explain.
The stream is blowing up out there. Joanne, you're amazing. I am a hardworking man. I love you very much. Joanne Byrne out there watching our stream. F it, let's have a beer. Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. We broadcast this league as well as everybody else. Our only affiliation is that they pay us to do this, which is kind of nice. I don't have to go back and review anything at the end of the day.
Oh, man. Yeah. Could you imagine if we had to go in there with them? Okay, this is what you did wrong. This is what you did wrong.
I don't want to do it. Autumn Tiffany dropping by from Philip Cruz just to say hello. Thank you. I love you. Absolutely amazing. Autumn Tiffany out there from the Philip Crew. The F It, Let's Have a Beer, Facebook.com/FILHAB. It is the 4-letter word that you are thinking of. I love it. Absolutely wonderful. Go and check those guys out. Give them a like. Give them a follow. Go Joe Tavo says, Pam out there? Where are you at? Where's Joe? Where's Joe? Let's find Joe. Oh, Joe and Tavo. Okay, so we did find out, and we do have people coming to pit road now. So pit road's starting to get busy. Brian Dixon on, Joe Nedick, and I believe John Nedick looked like he was going to be coming to pit road as well.
Here comes Colin Forrester, Austin Bloom, and AJ Green. Your top 3 into pit road. I'm going to watch them down through here, Jason, see what they do.
Von Sprudel is going to go to the lead right there. The number 80, Rietmeyer, he's going to be out there. He's going to stay out there for just a little bit longer. The gap, though, from Vince Sprudel to Rittmeyer is about 3 seconds, so that's definitely a good thing for the 80. He can clearly make up some space and some time being out there that he's got all that alone. He's 3.7 seconds ahead now.
4 tires and fuel for your previous race leader, Colin Forrester, and the 3 of Austin Bloom as well.
They've only gotten themselves down to 6th, 7th, and 8th place, so that's not that bad. Von Sprudel, he's still going to be out there. Rittmeyer and looks like Schimmel's coming to pit road. Von Sprudel's still out there. I think he's going to drain it dry. That's what he's going to do. He's going to leak the lizard until it's gone.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
He's going to drain the lizard until it's gone.
Okay, that's what I thought you said.
Yeah.
I just was checking.
He's gonna make sure that he is completely empty before he comes to pit road. That's what, at least what it looks like. Actually, I hear him downshifting now. Looks like he's gonna come to pit road. There is the number 80, the current race leader. McComas is gonna come around and take the lead away from him here in just about. I mean, we're talking a front stretch run. McComas 7 seconds out in front of Bob Johnson. He pitted on lap 16. Von Sprudel on pit road. Bob Johnson coming to pit road, the number 76 right there. So Tabor Mowry and the Needicks are related. We have to remember that.
Well, I didn't know about Mowry, but I did know the Needicks, obviously. I mean,
Right. We were talking. I remember that from last week because they are all related. As we see the non-existent pit crew putting on 4 invisible tires and putting fuel in that car. McComas 20 seconds out in front of the lead right now. I hope he has his relative on. I hope he has that fuel on because he put it on lap 16 and he's getting close.
Yep, Stephen McComas, Stephen or Steven. I never know.
You know, it could be both. If you are related to Mr. McComas out there, please let us know if it's Steve as in the V pronunciation or Steph as in the F pronunciation. We want to make sure that we get it right.
Too.
And he's coming to pit road. Priest says no. Sean Priest, no. Oh, man, there's lots. You have to go back and read the Twitch. That's a nice dog. The nice dog on the car, says Shane White. I think so. I think it's a beautiful looking dog. So McComas has a lot of time because Forster's just now coming around, and so he won't lose that much time. He's not going to lose the 30 seconds that these guys did when it came to coming to pit road. But Colin Forster's going to reassume the lead. Bloom and AJ Green are going to take over second and third once again. Doug Erickson right there on their tails as well, 3 seconds off.
Yeah, and here we go. Here's traffic coming off of pit road, trying to merge in. There was didn't look like anybody wanted to let him in there, but here comes the 7 of AJ Green around. Oh, that's a Papyrus car. Did you see that? Brian Kozan's in the Papyrus car. I didn't even notice that till now. That is the people that originally made the game that you're the simulator, sorry. I don't want to get chastised on the internet. The simulator that you're currently playing, the architecture for that game was NASCAR 2003, made by Papyrus, and that's a Papyrus car. Yeah, it does. Do it. You sounded like the vicar of Dibley. People are probably typing that. What is the vicar of Dibley? Okay, I'm bringing up the Twitch. Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta start interacting with these guys. this time. Let AJ go. Let the trapper keeper lead a lap.
Oh my goodness, microphones went muted on us. If you probably might have been able to hear everything but me. I'm sure you have. Guys, I hope you're having a great time out there. Thank you for all the subscriptions. Thank you for everything that's going on out there. I paused my mic to cough, and it looks like you were hearing Mr. Woolley for a moment there. Thank you to everybody for doing what you're doing.
I am so sorry for that.
I love it. It's okay. Keep the stream going. Keep everything alive. Give us a like. Give us a follow. Give us all of that stuff. The 7-3 and the 9-3 not content. So now they're going to be playing a battle of leapfrog between the 7-3 and the 9. That's what they're doing up front. Lap 63 being completed under green flag conditions. They are moving forward. And that is, I tell you what, one of these three are going to win somehow.
Oh, yeah, easily. But I'm not counting out this guy back here, man.
Do you see Ericsson?
The Hoonigan car. He's got that skull and crossbones on the back, and he's ready. He looks like a tiger that's ready to pounce.
Well, I tell you what, the Hoonigan right there, that guy, he was 4 seconds back as these guys were fighting it out. And look what happens when you battle. Sometimes when you're in a long race like this and it's going green for a very long time, the easiest thing that you could do is just go in a straight line for a little while. Just settle in and get going, because if you battle too much, something like this where a guy is 4 seconds off will catch back up, and now he's caught the draft of the race leaders, and he is closing the distance.
I don't think he had to work that hard to do it either. He's been staying in that same line the whole time. I watched him for 4 or 5 laps. He really is not wavered from that line. And we're, like you said, we're on lap 65, and here he is, boys. Look out, because as soon as he gets up there, he's going to go for a pass. He needs to lead a lap too, baby. Average
time for Ericsson, 39.923, 966. Just now getting into the 40s as he catches the draft. The draft in the last 3 laps, once he caught the draft, it actually didn't help him. He was running better lines outside of the draft, so he needs to just kind of stay away from it.
I actually noticed that last night a lot when I was by myself.
Austin,
that's why I was able to stay up there.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, we've got to do it. It is that time. It is that Sounds of iRacing time. And that, of course, is brought to you by Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles. We're going to go silent. You're going to hear a lot of loud noises. Crank it up while we take a break. And as it stands, lap 30 being 30 laps to go, lap 70 being completed under green flag conditions. And Colin Forrester having a great time, as you can tell. Normally I come in and I make the joke that, look at that cold, hard steel. He just looks like he's having a blast. Oh, what a race, what a race, what a race. All right, guys, Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles. Make sure you go out and check them out. You can find them on eBay. You can find them on Facebook. You can go to like his page over there. That's Austin Harger. He's the one that deals in collectibles, coins, whether it's stamps, cards, Pokemon cards, whatever you want to do it. He can, if he doesn't do it, he can point you in the right direction. Also, you can find him on Amazon.com. Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles. You see it on the left-hand side of your screen. That's the guy that you want to talk to.
Oh man, this top four, put a blanket over them. I'm telling you, these are going to be your top four for sure. Where's number 5 at? Oh, Von Sprundo. Yeah.
He is roughly, let's take a look at the relative. You're going to see it on the left-hand side of your screen. He is 10 seconds off. And Aylshire, the number 11, is tracking him down. Let's take a look at the lap time, the difference in between he and Aylshire. Von Sprundle pulling away each lap. We were riding along there for a little bit, and with Aylshire, the number 11, we saw that he kind of got real loose on one of his corner exits. So we know that the tires are going to be a big factor coming in.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, Jason. And I tell you what, I think your pit strategy window, you might be right here. We're about to hit the 80s in about 7 laps. So we're gonna see if anybody misses their pit stall. We're gonna see, if anybody speeds in pit road. I mean, it's getting down to crunch time here. Almost 25 laps to go in this race.
Well, you're gonna start seeing the relative. It's gonna tell you when we go 26 laps to go. It'll change over. Lap 74 being completed. Green flag conditions. We had a couple of quick cautions, kind of like what we did yesterday, and the rest of it has just been smooth sailing. 2 green flag pit stops were coming no matter what they did, and that is how it's gone. So this will be, for some of these drivers, it'll be the 3rd time they've been to pit road already.
Well, if it's anything like the Concord race and the Wheeling Modifieds, I think I pit 15 times and I ended up winning.
Yeah.
So anything can happen. Anything.
And now a little bit of saving grace for the number 3 as he's being tracked down by Forrester and Green and the 46 of Erickson. So the top 4 doing a great job. He's able to use the draft now as we are 26 laps to go. And he's got that lap traffic, so that's what he's going to start doing. We're going to see these guys come to pit road very soon. They're not going to be able to make it on fuel. And not only that, those tires are killing them.
Well, I think a good time right now. Oh, by the way, here comes the Hoonigan car. He's coming on the inside, making moves, cashing checks, baby. It's time to go. We need to pick our pony for the night. I'm going to take the Hoonigan car just because I like the style of the car. It's different than the rest of the field. I'm going to pick him. Let's ask the boys out there on Twitch, though. Who do you pick to win this race?
We got to know. We need to know. We'd appreciate it. We'd appreciate all your feedback. The 4, it's the 3, 4, 7, 9, and 46. The 4 out there, he is gotten himself back in there. That's Phil Stainert right there. A little bit of lap traffic, but these guys are still using it to their advantage. The 3, we're picking it before a pit road cycle. So I'm gonna pick Screech. I take Screech. It's not Screech.
It's Slater.
It's Slater. That's what it is. AJ Green. I'm gonna pick him. I dig his paint scheme. I never pick a Ford, so there you go.
All right, so you're taking Slater, which is AJ Green, AJ Slater, and the old 7 Trapper Keeper.
And you are taking.
I'm taking Doug Erickson in the 46 Hoonigan car.
That works for me. We've got Eric Schaefer out there, another Get It. Kelly Pointer out there on Facebook. Appreciate you, my friend. Make sure you do it. Another 100 messages on the stream. We appreciate you. Eric Safer said cheated. I don't know what that means. No cheating. Lap 23 or 23 laps to go as they come around. You're going to start seeing them, I believe, at 20 to go. That's when they're going to come into pit road because that will give them a solid 20 laps. If they get a green, white checkered out of that at all, it'll be worth it.
Oh, this race has been beautiful ever since the first couple of problems. Everybody seemed to settle in, and I think we're going to go green flag the rest of the way.
Well, you know, that is their type of racing. I mean, they North Wilkesboro was North Wilkesboro. You're going to get cautions, but you're going to get green flag runs in between that as well. They're going to be a lot of laps really quickly, but it's going to seem very, very like the cautions keep coming because of how much that how quick they are minute wise. But the 70 up there. There's the 76.
Man. Oh yeah, he's pulling them around. They're kind of in the way, to be honest.
Maybe a little bit. The 70 kind of slowed the 3 up. The 7's going to pass on the inside. The 9's going to be there as well. They're coming onto the front stretch into the dog leg. The 3 loses all that momentum.
Go Slater!
AJ Green, the number 7, going for the lead. He's going to lead a lap into turn 1. Now the 76 slides in front of the race leader. Kind of not the brightest move. I would.
It makes me cringe. It makes me cringe.
I could just hear everybody going, "Why? Why?
Let these boys go!"
But hey, it's their job to get around those guys. Those guys need to run a predictable line, and it's the leader's job to get around. And the guy that I have picked to win, the number 7, he is out there. Looks like the 70 might be on just fresher tires. That might be part of the thing. But I will tell you, the 7's using that draft like a champ. Stephen McComas pitted on lap 53, so he's just on a few lap fresher tires. Woo! A little wiggle from the 3. Got the 76 there in between all of it. Austin Bloom falling off pace. The 46, your guy, Douglas Erickson, goes to second place, so it's going to be a 1-2 from these guys. 20 laps to go right here from Michigan. Why, Tony? What?
What? Why, Tony?
Yeah.
Why, Tony? Why?
Why, Tony? I don't even know what they're talking about out there.
There's a new T-shirt right there. Why, Tony?
Why, Tony?
Oh, I know why.
Oh.
I know. I know exactly what they're talking about.
You can see things that I can't. The 7. Oh, Dublé. Double trouble.
From a couple weeks ago.
Oh, Brian's amazing. I like it. All right, they're coming to pit road. The 7 of AJ Green. Doug Erickson's going to take over the lead. He put it on lap 51. So I'm curious to see how his fuel is going to be. AJ Green, Austin Bloom, Colin Forrester come to pit road. Logan comes to, Von Sprundle pitted on lap 79. Oh, we may have picked the wrong pony, bro. White possibly may have picked the wrong pony.
No, I think you're going to get this, bud. I think you got this.
Well, Von Sprundle pitted on lap 79, and he's coming around to catch the leaders right now. Doug Erickson, your race leader, he's got some lap traffic to contend with. Gets up into the wall just a little bit right there. And McComas is there. Bloom is, oh man, all these guys are a lap down. Von Sprundle, 40 seconds off. Douglas Erickson. Von Sprundle passes Brian Kozad, Colin Forster, AJ Green, and Austin Bloom. 6 seconds off is Von Sprundle from the leaders. There's the 72 right there. The 80's going to dive to the inside. 72 lap traffic. That's going to be Travis Eccles. Travis Eccles, 19th. He's a few laps off. Doug Erickson coming to pit road. That's going to put McComas out front, the number 70. He pitted on lap 55, so he's got a couple of laps. He's hoping for a caution. You know he is. Austin Bloom retakes over the lead. McComas to the number 70, right there with him. AJ Green, he is moving his way back up. He is currently 4th. Did Erickson pit right at the right time? Because I tell you what, he's leaving pit road, and these guys are just now coming around turn 3. He might have timed this almost perfectly.
Pulled a Houdini on him.
He did. Erickson coming out of pit road right now. He's going to end up 6th spot. Van Sprunel coming around as well. Austin Bloom out front. 16 laps to go. The Orioles ready to dunk it here at Michigan. Shane Wyatt says he's chasing the milk. That 3 car is moving, says Eric Schaefer. Looks like you. But now you got to get a Drinking Bros Oreo cookie car, Schaefer.
Yeah, with beer instead of milk.
Or Fig Newton.
Ew. Ew.
I mean, I can't have cookies. I mean, you got to do something different. How about a pretzel machine?
Wetzel's Pretzels.
That's right. Oreos and Jack and Coke, says Shane Wyatt.
Ew.
That's not that'll make you hurt. 1.7 seconds is the lead between 1 and 2. Here's a look at where he is at. We're going to take a blimp view. In the center of your screen, you're going to see the 3 coming across the stripe. The 9 and the 7 are trying to catch him. They are within 1.6 seconds of Austin Bloom. The draft is not working.
No, it doesn't seem to be.
Because
they're trying to work together. They're trying to work together to catch him.
But it's not working. Like, they're going to have to separate to be able to drive a better line just a little bit, because you see right there, look what the 3 is doing. He's pulling the draft, and he's not going to tuck up. Watch. He's going to stay outside. He's using the shotgun from Dale Duke right there, the number 18. And there he goes to the outside. He's doing everything that he's right. Green losing ground each and every lap. 1.72 seconds. Forrester right there on the tail of the draft. I spoke about it earlier.
It's almost like Forrester is dragging him down by staying with him.
It's pulling the air straight across the nose. These are high downforce cars. So when you upset the rear end of the car, it actually slows them back to you, and pulls the nose forward. The only saving grace right now is that the 18 is right there, and the 7 and the 9 are going to gain a little bit right here, but it's not enough as soon as they exit the turn.
How far away is Corey Wakefield from Austin Bloom currently? Looks about like a half a straightaway.
Let's take a look at the battle box right here. Wakefield is about 3.5 seconds off. And Green and Forrester are not they're not, like, Wakefield right now is gaining so much more ground on Bloom is gaining so much more ground on Wakefield that Green and Forrester are not. Like, they're actually slowing off the pace now. They were 1.4 seconds off. They need to get a little bit closer to pull the draft from the 3, and they're not. They're actually hurting each other right now with the close proximity racing. They need to catch his draft, because if they don't,
they'd almost be better off side by side.
Yes, they could side draft each other a little bit better. Or the 9 needs to push him like he is right there, so he gets right to the back bumper.
He's pushing the heck out of him.
He's getting right to the back bumper, and that's what he needs to be doing. Push him around or move him. That's what he needs to be doing. If these guys want to have, look at that. Now look at the run the 7 gets now after going low by himself. Now he's within 1.1 seconds of Bloom, and he is gaining fast.
All he's got to do is get to that 1.5 margin, and he will have Bloom's draft. But Wakefield is right in front of Bloom, so therein lies the question again, because Bloom's going to draft up right beside him, take the low side or the high side, and whip right around him.
Well, what I do see right here with the 3, with 9 laps to go right here from Michigan, the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series, the 16 is right there. So now the 3, there's enough separation right there that's going to disrupt the 16. That's going to pull the 9. That's going to pull the 7, and they're going to connect back together. It's all science. The aerodynamics actually do work here. I do promise. But look at the 7. He's using the low line. Used a little bit of that draft to get him that extra speed, and that's what he's doing. He is slowly gaining. He's within 0.9 of a second of the race leader.
I have a feeling Slater's going to pull this off. You know what the sad part is? Some of these guys probably don't even know what we're talking about.
You know what? I wish that I could have the dynamic flow topology that'll show what the cars do. I need to create videos like that, just kind of like what Fox and NBC or NBC does. This is what the car is doing. This is the science behind the car. Imagine a little bitty squiggly line that goes over the car, and
What are you, John Madden?
Well, there's this guy. He's going to throw a football. And the football... No.
And this guy's going to go over here and whap! Tough acting to acting.
Brett Favre. No. So A.J. Green is actually losing a little bit of ground to Austin Bloom. We're going to take a look. We got 7 laps to go. Here's the timing delta between the two. There's Blogre right there. Blogre. Did you see the thing yesterday?
What's that?
So Lawson Peel comes up as low, L-O, and then, who was it? Wayne Lowe, L-O-W, and then Peel, P-E-E, right? I had their relatives up to show their timing data, and it says low P. Not kidding.
All right.
All right, so Green gained 4/1000ths of a second right there.
He don't got a lot of time here, Jason.
No, it's 6 laps to go. On the bottom of your screen right there, 90 through 95. You're going to see the next lap be turned over. And actually, that time he gained quite a bit. He gained almost 1.5 or 0.15 seconds. 5 laps to go. The 3 has to start cooking it because now A.J. Green within 0.7 of a second of him. Does he have enough? Because the 9 is actually catching A.J. Green again. So there's a whole lot going on right here. The gap between A.J. Green and Colin Forster is 1.4 seconds. Doug Erickson, the number 46, right in the tail of the 9 car. So, oh, man, I'm a little bit nervous. Bloom.
I don't know. I think Slater's going to pull it off, man. Bloom is running a pretty line. But good old A.J. Green, he is pushing.
Well, and you see what A.J.'s doing. You see that high arc coming out of turn 2. Let's see if we can watch that in turn 3. You're going to see 3 dive down. A.J. Green, 4 laps to go right here. He comes down, but he's going to use a much lower line on the exit of 4. Watch him get right here to the draft. 4 laps to go. There goes Austin Bloom. A.J. Green, whenever he comes into the turn, he's low, then up, and then he just takes it nice and smooth to the bottom, lets the car carry. It seems like the 3 is trying to force it down, but I tell you what, the 3 actually just gained a little bit on Green on that last lap.
I tell you what. Watching Green, he's not pushing the envelope as hard as Bloom. Bloom is really pushing. That could be detrimental here in 2 laps, but as of right now, it's working.
3 laps to go now, 2 to go. Right here with the track works. Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series, Michigan 200. You guys are absolutely nice cat, says Shane. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
Astronomical words. Do not use big words on Drinking Bros, says Eric Shiver. I don't know. Science was what you get lost. You know what? Guys,
I don't even think they know, Jason. Just let it go.
I can't. I can't. Now I want to give them all science classes.
Word of the day, Eric Schaefer, ambiguous. Go look it up. Wikipedia.
All right. The F it, let's have a beer. White flag waves. Brought to you by Facebook.com/FILHAB. That is where you're going to find all the best memes and everything in the world. Go to signatureesports.com. Click the shop button. Buy you a Phil Haba shirt right there in there. It's a 4-letter word I can't say on the air, or I don't say on the air at least. We talked to Joanne. Go buy one of those shirts shipped directly all over the world. There's a hat out there as well. The 3 looks like he has it in the book. AJ Green not pushing the envelope like we were talking about. The 3, the 7, and the 9. Doug Erickson is going to finish where he started. Austin Bloom in a Chevy. He dunked it home. Oreo wins right here from Michigan. And AJ Green comes home second. Very nice job right there. We're going to show the timing tower on the left-hand side. Forrester and Erickson come home fourth. Von Sprundle in fifth.
6th going to be Robert Ramsey. 7th, Lance Hill. 8th, Christopher Buds. 9th, Taver Mowry. My bad. I keep saying Trevor because it's my brain. And then 10th, John Needed.
Mr. Brian Dixon, Darren Schimmel, Adam Ailshire, and Joe Nedick. That's going to take you to 14th. Or Rietmeyer in 15th.
16th is going to be Stephen Comas. I don't know if we got a declaration on that. He's going to be your first car. No, he's your second car lap down. 17th going to be Brian Kozad. 18th, Travis Nichols. Bob Johnson down on the farm. He's going to come home 19th. 20th, Corey Wakefield.
Dale Duke, Stephen Wood, Blake Bingham, and Phil Stainert. That's going to be the rest of it. And then you and I are way off track, man. We're 100 laps down, both of us.
Oh, man. You know, I really tried hard, too. But the car just didn't want to help me help it get. I don't even know what I'm saying, Jason. I'll give it up.
There is your top 3 right there, celebrating the 3, the 9, and the 7. What a great day for racing right here.
I told you they were going to go green flag the rest of the way. I called that.
Hey, you know what? 2 cautions is not so bad. There they are, pit road, or they're burning it down, all of them on victory lane.
Well, why not? I mean, you got to have fun.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. All right, let's go around. Let's see if we can catch them all right here. There they are, all 3 of them. Oh, man, let's see if we can bring them up in the broadcast booth.
I'm looking for Austin Bloom right now. I do not see him in the Discord. Oh, second was AJ Green. Let's see if I can find him. No. Are these guys a team? Colin Forrester?
Might be.
I think they're all in their own Discord, but I think we're just going to have to outro this ourselves.
Well, it was a great win for Austin Bloom. He drove it all the way to the end. AJ Green probably would have said that this has been a great, it was a great race, and he had something for him there at the end, just couldn't close it in. And Colin Forrester was good enough to hold off Doug Erickson, and had a great race car today.
I tell you what, let's just role play. I'll be Austin Bloom.
Oh, man. Well, Austin, no, let's not do that. We don't want to speak for anybody.
I was gonna do the one thing. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The first time that we and you met each other.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right, Wooly. Mr. Michael Woolley.
Yes, sir.
It's another good race. Another good race. Third week in a row. They had a great, solid race right here with the Midwest Days of Thunder, and you are the Midwest Maniac.
Hey, I'm ready, man. I know that as soon as we get our handoff taken care of, this thing is gonna go great, just like it has been already, and I'm excited.
Well, as soon as Wooly and I meet, I am going to be stepping away from the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup series. It's still going to be brought to you by Signature Esports, but the Midwest Maniac is going to be here to provide the commentary. He's actually going to have another broadcaster that we're going to bring in, so that way he can co-commentate as well.
Can I have Jesse Priest?
Yeah, absolutely. You can have Jesse Priest. He's still no touchy.
No touchy.
Can absolutely do that, and we'll get all those worked out. But I'll be here for a little while. Right after this, though, I'm not done broadcasting. We're going on our third broadcast tonight. The Signature eNASCAR, or not Signature eNASCAR, Signature Esports Road Series. We're gonna have the Daytona Road Course coming up next with some GTE cars. All 5 GTEs are going to be out there running it. I don't know how many drivers we're going to have, but it'll be cool.
Always fun and always a pleasure to be with you here, Jason. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to TrackWorks. Make sure you go to Facebook and look up TrackWorks. You'll be able to find them all over the place. Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series Week 3 in the books. Next week, I should be able to look at. I gotta be able to have this stuff
going. I keep forgetting to look myself. Don't feel bad.
Oh man, I normally have their page up and I have everything going and everything looks. Next week we're going to be at Las Vegas, one of my favorite tracks, of course. And they've got Bristol after that. So, ooh, we got 2 great tracks coming up.
I love Bristol. You know, Bristol's I might just race and broadcast at the same time.
You better get some permission first.
Just go out there, run fast time. You know, whatever.
All right, Las Vegas is going to be up next, and then they'll be at Bristol the week after that. So next week, join us again next Friday for the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. I absolutely love this. These guys, they raced a great race today. 2 cautions, 100 laps ran, 200 miles in the books here at this 2-mile track. We will see you again here just in a little bit. So remember to join us tomorrow for the Signature eNASCAR Truck Series action as well. That, of course, brought to you by Drinking Bros Racing. It's going to be another memorial race. We have that. We've had 2, and we always don't like to have loss in our life. We had Tasia that we lost at the beginning of the week. And of course, we did the memorial yesterday for her with the Cup Series. Now the Truck Series. We have a special case tomorrow. We'll bring all that attention. We'll look for our posts on Facebook. Give us a like and share. Make sure you donate when you can. And we will see you guys here in just a little bit. You know, we thought we were going to be done, and I hope everybody didn't leave because we got everybody. I think we have all 3 of you in here, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All
right.
Austin Bloom, congratulations on the win, of course. Talk us through. We didn't want to put words in your mouth. We didn't want to ad-lib anything, so we kind of did our own variation of what we thought you would say. But tell us how your race went, and make sure we want you to go over sponsors. We want to make sure you go over who you want to thank as well. Okay.
Well, from my perspective, I mean, I guess it went perfectly. The 3 of us stayed out in the lead like we intended to do, pulled away. Doug, phenomenal to keep up with us. He ran a great race, especially there at the end to challenge Colin. Yeah, I mean, it all just came down to that last pit stop about, Colin made a small mistake, so kind of put him a little bit farther back, so he had to use his tires to get to us. And then I guess I just got out a little quicker than AJ and had just enough of a gap.
So just enough gap and enough. And something that we had noticed because we ran the signature NASCAR Cup Series ran Michigan this week as well. So I've already had this is my second time broadcasting the same track this week. It's absolutely wonderful. But what we noticed is that once you guys sucked up into the draft, it actually slowed you guys down. And so when you were out just drafting one car at a time, it was a little bit faster for you and allowed you to pull away from them a little bit easier.
Yeah, we
Did you
weren't.
notice that at all? That's what I'm sorry. I should rephrase that.
Yeah,
Did you notice that at all? Sorry.
yeah. Early in the race, it wasn't really our focus. Our focus is more just saving tires and keeping the three of us together, first to third. But at the end, definitely I was trying to get as far away and break the draft, and yeah,
Absolutely.
we're
I know that you guys are all on the same team, and I speak to drivers individually as a what was it that put you in your position to win in that situation. So that's so if I don't seem like I know that you guys are on the same team, but if it doesn't seem like I'm like, hey, or why didn't you help your, I'm all about individualism, and then we talk about the team afterwards. Okay, go for it. All right,
sure.
thank whoever you need to thank, and make sure that you give Oreos a shout out too, because we want to make sure that
Yeah.
we reach them.
Big thank to the beautiful blue Oreo machine. Got me to victory lane. Thank Colin and AJ, my teammates. Thank the rest of the field. They raced clean today. No cautions after the first 20 laps, I think. 80
Mhm.
laps green at the end,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. Yeah, that's phenomenal. So great job, everybody, and look forward to next week.
All righty. So up next, number 2. Oh man, oh man.
AJ Green.
Oh yeah, no, I'm moving my screen around so that way I can
Yes, sir.
select
I'm
his
just
name.
introducing them for.
I appreciate you. Oh man, I'm just trying to make sure that I can look at his I want to put his name up on the screen right here so everybody can see. All right, AJ, you have forever been dubbed Slater. That is your name.
Okay.
You have the Saved by the Bell, Trapper Keeper, Garfield, Slater machine.
Yep,
Kind of dig
I
it.
do.
You were my pick to win. Actually, the way that you were driving. So, P2, you guys are on the same team. Remind us what your team is. Let's do that real quick. I know that you said it, but I want to make sure I remember.
It is Upfront Motorsport.
Yeah, well, you were up front, all three of you. AJ, tell us what you were trying to do. I know that you guys were working together to get to the end. Tell me what you were trying to do there to try to track down your teammate. I mean, Wooly and I are on the same team in a couple of our series as well, and I would fight him tooth and nail for a win. So kind of tell me what you were trying to do there to try to catch your race, try to catch your teammate right there in the number 3. And at what point did you kind of just like, you know what, I'm happy with second, or were you still trying to get there?
Well, I was trying to get close enough to his draft by just diving it into the corners, letting off, and then going easy back onto the gas. It didn't really work out too well on like lap 97.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I kind of realized, I can't really catch up to him because I started sliding up and I almost hit the wall.
Right.
Uh, so I had to let off a lot, and that kind of gave him what I managed to get up, and then it just lost it all.
Well, I tell you what, it was fun to watch. It was great to call. We were trying to get through a lot of the drivers. You guys made it just so interesting at the end. I don't have all the team information, so I can't. I didn't even know you guys were on the same team. We assumed that you were on the same team, but we didn't want to do anything because one drives a Ford, the other two drive a Chevy, and it was like, oh, we don't want to assume that. But yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, it worked out in your favor. So you guys are you're finishing 1, 2, and 3. Colin, real quick, tell me how your race went. I know that at the end you were trying to drive that Napa know-how all the way back to catch up to your teammates, and you were actually battling Doug there for a little bit. He went low on you a couple of times, and you just kind of just let him hold off.
Yeah, my race overall was pretty solid. Led some laps and did well. On the last pit stop, I missed my box by like a quarter inch, I swear, because I put it in reverse and I barely tapped it and then started doing it. But race went well overall. I tried to push AJ back up there to get to Austin, but on going into turn 1 and 2 one time, I just got a little too high and it just got super tight, and then I couldn't really recover after that because I was barely in AJ's draft, but I wasn't in his draft enough. But eventually, I was just trying to fight off Pete, and then the last turn, last lap, I cut him off a little bit, but I was trying to just keep the podium for the front team. So it was a good race overall, though.
Yep, absolutely. All right, AJ, Colin, anybody you want to give a shout out to, guys? This is including your family. This includes like if you've got moms, uncles, stepdads. If you got a dog you want to talk about, this is your chance to give all the thanks out there that you can. Austin, I know that you started, but we're going to start with you once again, so that way you may have somebody, you have a girlfriend out there, their boyfriend, who knows? I don't know. It's a new day and age. Give anybody you want to shout out there for, okay?
Yeah.
Weather Country Service, Severe,
Mhm.
they sponsored the race for us today, so go check them out. SevereWeatherCountry.com. Thanks to them for sponsoring the race.
SevereWeatherCountry.com. Hold on, let me actually
Yes,
put
sir.
that in there. Oh man, I didn't even. I need to know
Catch
that.
storm chasers.
Yes, go chase some storms, everybody.
All right, let's. I'm actually gonna put that up on the screen real quick, so that way everybody knows that, because I didn't know that. So now that that is the case, I will make sure. There it is. All right, go ahead, AJ. You got it, man.
Shout out to my family. They were watching, cheering me on. Shout out to Trackworks and Severe Weather Country as well. And shout out to my team as well. 1, 2, 3.
Fantastic, Colin. Anybody for you?
Shout out to my dad. He watches like every race I do. Shout out to my dog who's laying in my bed, and shout out to Severe Weather Country and Trackworks for sponsoring our league.
Absolutely.
And thank you guys for the stream.
Hey, you know what?
thank
This
you
is
guys,
this is what we do. We love to do it, and you guys pay us to do it well. So that's the way it goes. Now, we do appreciate it. Thank you for putting on a great show, guys. Congratulations, 1, 2, 3, Upfront Motorsports, Austin Bloom, AJ Green, and Colin Forrester. That's going to be your leaders today. I believe Wooly. If you're not there, he's not there. He usually has to go get a fare right about this time. He's getting things set up for us as well. Over for the road series that we're getting ready to do right now. Congratulations, guys, and we'll see you next week.
Cool. Thanks.
All
right,
righty. Thank you, folks. Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. That's going to be the end of it today. That is how we are going to end the show. And once we get done here, we're going to be over at the Signature Esports Road Series. We're going to get that taken care of. Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. Remember, that's going to be there. They're going to be back next week. We're going to be at Las Vegas. Severe weather. We were just talking about it, and I just had my piece of paper, and I just moved it. So let's find it once again, because I want to make sure we give credit where credit is due. I love what we do and do what we love. SevereWeatherCountry.com. Make sure you go and check them out. And find them on Facebook. Go to the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series Facebook page. They have all the information, all of our streams, everything over there. We appreciate each and every one of you. We will see you again here in just a little bit. Thank you to all the guys. Thank you to Tabor Mowery and all the Needix for allowing us to come in and do this job for them. We love you. We'll see you in a little bit. This has been Jason for myself and Michael Woolley. Thank you for choosing SETV.